So here we are, the first step of swatching all these beautiful Inktense pencils by putting them on white paper is ready. So let me show you the colors of the Inktense pencils. I didn't add yet water, but I just wanted to share this part. So beautiful to me. So these are all the shades of the pencils that I put down from this set of 100 pencils. So right now we are here and we will be swatching this beautiful Derwent Inktense that I already put on the paper, and now I will be adding water to them. I will put water only on the second half of the swatch. So we'll see how much pigment is in there. There is a lot of pigment here. These are really powerful wands. And you can already see the water is changing, and right beside me I have another jar of water so that it's really clean when I go in the next one. First was sherbet lemon, and now we have the lemon. Two different kind of yellows, and you can also see that one is a little bit more warm and one is a little bit more cool kind of yellow. The next is sun yellow. Oh, that feels like very summery kind of yellow. It's very warm, but it has a nice, really nice warm sweet. The color dissolves really nicely. And you can also see how much of this pigment is dissolving and how powerful it is. This was cadmium yellow. The next one will be gold. That's a warm yellow, nice. I would say it's like an autumn color, autumn yellow. A September yellow is this gold to me, and this is a little bit more transparent, as you can see when you put water on it. Now Sicilian yellow, from Sicily, it's so yellow. From Sicily. I have never been to Sicily, but I wish I would go one day to see this marvelous island. Now we have Golden Sun. And the same way I was putting water with my brush on the swatch that I pre-made. Now I put also here water. Oh, that's a really nice yellow too. And all these yellows are different from each other. Now we have the golden yellow. Which is a very nice orange when you put it with the pencil on the paper, but now that I re-wetted the pigment, these pigments are really, really powerful, I would say. Really. Now we have the sienna gold. I'm re-wetting, not re-wetting, but wetting the pigments from the Inktense. Oh wow, I love it. This almost tastes like orange, like from the color I would say it's a nice and juicy orange that has a lot of vitamins. Of course, these are not colors that I should eat or you should eat, but these colors are really, really juicy. They dissolve perfectly with water. Here it's mango. Another very juicy mango and Inktense pencil that wets with water beautifully, and another juicy color. You can already see the differences between the colors on the swatch with the pencil and now when I added water. Next one is the cadmium orange, a definitely classic orange that most palettes from 20 or 10 years ago would have. So I like these big swatches because then when I see the colors, I really can imagine what I would do with them. Next one is the orange sorbet. So it's a kind of sweet orange, I would say. So it's a transparent orange, I would say probably. The colors are really, really nice. I mean, I like this Inktense pencils already. And the last one on this sheet of paper that I'm swatching is the burnt orange. Let me see the burnt orange. I really like the color. Oh wow, oh, I think that's my favorite one from this page. Definitely, yes, burnt orange. Oh my god, it's a really, really special orange, this one. Really a nice, wow. This will probably become one of my favorites. Nice. And again, I am putting my brush into different jars. So this was the first sheet of Derwent Inktense pencils swatched for you and of course for me, and I really would have liked to share that with you. Here's the second sheet of paper that I'm swatching on my Inktense pencils, and we are going on with some orange, more orange. Oh, it's also again to the very warm part. It's so, this is tangerine, sweet tangerine. This is, I think it was one of the first colors I bought, and I wanted to try separately so I can could see what kind of colors this Inktense were. Then we have mid vermilion. This will be more on the red part of colors already. That's a warm and nice autumn kind of orange yellow, orange red. Then we have the Wild Flame. Oh my god, what a beautiful name. Let's see this. Wild Flame swatched here. I really tried a lot of ways of swatching, and this kind of way, when I'm putting the colors like piano on the paper, it's really the one I'm liking the most, because of the big swatches and also the way I arrange the colors one beside the other. This is the paprika. Oh yes, it really looks like the paprika I'm putting in my dish, favorite risottos or on the vegetables. Nice color. Scarlet pink. Oh, what a lovely scarlet. Really, these pigments dissolve so well with water. Oh my god, this would be a very, very nice addition to my watercolor pencils. These are not re-wettable, as I was saying at the beginning. I'm just using water now, and now this part of the color won't re-wet. It's a very unique medium, this. Then we have Persian red from Persia, let's say. Oh, nice. I can already see the amount of beautiful reds that are here, and then I will very, very likely use for my projects. It's so nice because you can then make a drawing, and when you are able to use water, you can also use water when you come home if you take this pencil with you. Then here is the poppy red. Nice poppy red. Now that we have added the water to these colors are loaded with pigments. My water already turned very orangey, the first one, and the second jar is pretty much clean, so this is the one that I'm taking the water from. This Next one is Pink Flamingo. Let's see what the Inktense are showing or taking for the Pink Flamingo. Next one, Hot Reds. A hot red. Nice hot red. Then chili red. Let's see this chili red. Oh, another really nice red in this range. So you can see now from this quantity of pigment here comes all this when I wet the pigment of the pencil. Then cherry. Cherry. I like cherries and also I like this color. So when you swatch something that is water soluble, I really think it's better to get a paper that is thicker and made for wet use. So this mixed media paper is good for me. It's really good for this kind of swatching. This is the carmine pink. Nice carmine. It would be also nice to have a hot pressed or cold press watercolor paper, but I really wanted to have this mixed media paper because the Inktense I think are very suitable for mixed media works, so I will probably use them also, let's say, on this kind of paper that is not just for watercolor techniques. Next one, crimson. Oh wow, what a crimson, nice crimson. It's so relaxing for me to swatch the colors I have already prepared on paper. I can do it all day long. Next one, Shiraz. I don't know what does it mean, Shiraz. Maybe it's a name for something, but it's, oh wow. This is absolutely one of my favorites one on this sheet. It's already on the more violet, warm violet side. And the water is almost red, the first water, and the second jar is still very clean. This is the red violet, the more obvious violet on this paper. The second one. So this was the second paper of my Inktense pencil swatched, and now I can really see what the color looks like when it's only put down with the pencils and then when I wet the same amount of color. Here it is, the third sheet of paper with the swatches I will be able to make with the more violet colors. This next one is the fuchsia. Fuchsia, I don't know how you say it in English. We say it fuchsia. I would say it's almost a fluorescent one. It's really, really popping out. Then we have the deep rose. There's also a lot of pigment here. Deep rose. Then sugar plum. Sugar plum. That must be a very sweet plum. It's already on the more elegant part of the violet colors, I would say. I don't know why I said it, but I feel like some colors I would say, oh, this is for a very elegant combination. Probably, I mean, from the part of the design and fashion. Then thistle. Thistle, I don't know what is thistle. I have to watch it for it in the translations. I am not really very good in English, and so sometimes I don't know all the words because it's not my mother language, but I like learning new things, so you can write me down if you know what is this. Then the next one will be dusky purple. Oh, that's another elegant color. Dusky purple. Wow. I think it reminds me of the color of one of those Derwent pencils, like for drawing, but I don't know which exactly ones. But yes, that's a beautiful color. Then amethyst. It's named after the beautiful stone mineral amethyst. Then we have the mauve. One of my favorite colors, mauve. I had it in every box of colors that I bought as a beginner. Again, one of my favorites, I think. Then dark purple. I really like that there is such a variety of purples, because I'm a fan of purples. Oh, I would say it's like a velvety purple. This dark purple. That's a really, really dark one. Then the next one will be deep violet. Oh, it's fantastic how the pigment really pops out when you add water to this Inktense pencils. Wow. Then nightshade. Wow. Oh, I already think that I will very, very soon be painting with and drawing with these violet ones. Violet feels to me like a very autumnal, I don't know why, autumnal, and then maybe like a little bit wintry color. It's like violet for me, it's like November. Then we have violet as the name of the color. This is the one that they are calling violet. Also a very nice one. So the shapes that I wetted are some kind of elongated clouds. Oh my god, what a powerful color. Violet blue, yes. We are already in the blue sphere of colors here. These colors are, they will last me forever because there's so much pigment in them. In this Inktense pencil, that's wow. Really, really nice. Oh, the color of the water is very much changing. Now, Lagoon. And Peacock Blue. Let me see this peacock. Indeed. And now the lapis blue, like the lapis lazuli. So we passed from the fuchsia to the violets, and now we are already into the blue. On the side that I would call the sea colors and watercolors. I will go probably changing also this water here. So this was the second paper, the third paper swatches, and I made with re-wetting the Inktense pencils. So the water is clean again. Our column of colors, which are the blue ones. This is the navy blue, a classical navy blue that every woman should have in her closet, I would say, but also it's really the kind of blue that makes a really, really nice water. Now denim. Oh, I would eat this color. It's wow, I love it. Really nice blue. There's gonna be a lot of sea in the next paintings. Then iron blue. A very elegant blue. Oh yes, I love this blue. Deep blue. Iris blue. Probably from the flower iris, the name. I'm not trying to dissolve really all the color here, but I'm like somehow going on feeling, and I can see that I could wet the pigments and use them, like dissolving them all, but I like to see some of this color. This is bright blue. I'm usually using the watercolor pencils in that way that there is some of the line that is still not dissolved. This is dark cerulean. Then deep indigo. Really an indigo color. Sea blue. So as I already said before, I'm wetting only half of the swatch so I can see the color of the pencil Inktense on itself, and then as I'm adding water, what happens to the color when it's activated. Okay, this is the dark aquamarine. And then we have the Malibu. I really wonder what this Malibu is like. Oh, it's a beautiful blue. It's already on the a little bit of green part. Then we have mineral blue, which looks to me like a very... Oh yes, this is one of my favorite colors because I use this kind of blue greens for oceans, waters. It really reminds me of the tropical sea. That's gonna be one of my favorite ones, but of course I think they're almost all my favorite ones. Then we have the aquamarine. A very, very juicy green blue that I will love putting on my water scenes, of course. Then a sea breeze. Yes, it really looks very green when you swatch it only with pencil, but when you add water, it's really a sea color. And now the last one on this paper. This is a mallard green. So this was the fourth sheet of paper. As you can see from the water went blue because we have so many different blues here. Really, they will be very, very loved for my beach scenes. And here we are with the green tones. Mint leaf. Again, I am re-wetting half of this pencil that I have put on the paper so I can see how much of the pigment is there that is going to color the other half of the paper. Then we have a teal green. Oh, that's a nice green. This is my kind of green. More on the bluish side. Okay. Then we have the iron green. Oh, I love this iron green. Autumnal green. This is a Ionian green, like green from the Ionian region, Ionian Sea. Then we'll have the vivid green. a very, very powerful green. I would say a viridian, probably a vivid green is this. Yes, it is really a vivid green. Then we have an olive color. Yes, it is. This olive is very much also my kind of green. We have two olives here right by the house where we live in, and my grandparents also have their olives, and we make ourselves the olive oil. We are very fortunate for this. Now this one is the apple green, but we don't really have a lot of apples. Yes, it's a really nice apple green. Wow. It's a more of a spring kind of green. Then the jungle green. Very powerful green, bright. Field green. Then we have the beach green. Oh, what a nice color of water I have. Then the hooker's green, one of my favorites, a classic with every old box of watercolor pencils. Also, I bought a lot of hooker's green on the acrylic part. The felt green. Nice warm green. Then the lime green. Oh wow, what a powerful color. Lime green. This is the kind of colors that I would sometimes put on the more yellow side of the colors, but sometimes on the greener. Then we have the light olive. And then we have the spring green. There's a lot of beautiful greens here, and you can see them how they are when I added water to the pigments. Here are some more greens, and then we're gonna go on to the brown ones. Fern. Leaf green is the next one. A very nice autumnal leaf green. So leaf green. Oh my god, this really, it's such a joy to swatch these colors because they are really dissolving so perfectly with water, and they're so creamy when you add. Now let's go on the brown part that I will be using for the autumnal feeling and inspired paintings and drawings. This is mustard color. Then umber. Oh, this is a nice umber, really. Yes, the name is perfect for this color, umber. Now tan. And now I will go and change the water because it's too dirty. Now we have oak. Then we have the saddle brown. A nice warm brown. Then we have the baked earth. It's a very red kind of brown baked earth. Then willow. And then we have the burnt umber. A very powerful and profound color. Then we have the natural brown. I love this brown. It feels like a sweet natural brown. Maybe like a kind of a coffee brown. A very November color, I would say. And then we have red oxide. Oh, red oxide. This is more one of the colors I would call it's a very that they're very suited for October. This is a real this is a red. I would totally use it as a red, not only as a brown. It's very warm red oxide. Then we have the mother brown. Yes, this is one of the colors that I could also be using in the more purple violet field of reds. And wow, another very elegant kind of colors, this brown. Then dark chocolate. Oh yes. It's another very elegant brown. Wow, I love it. Now bark. Oh, there's so much pigment here. This will be one of my favorites again. So this was the 6th sheet of swatching paper that I put on the more brown, some greens and then a lot of brown colors. So last colors that we have to swatch from the Inktense 100 tin set are the darker ones. This is the sepia ink, so the color that we will be using for the darker tones, the black side of colors. Beautiful, really perfect. Then Indian ink, warm black. Then the Chinese ink, Also another powerful black. And then is the charcoal gray. Oh, look. I don't know if you can see, but there is such a nice difference between the first three colors and this one. This is almost feels like there is a greener tone in it. This charcoal gray. Wow. Absolutely, I love it. Then asphalt. This is a warmer gray. Oh, that's a nice one. What an elegant color. Wow. Then storm dust. I really love this color when I put it only with the pencil. I can see that I will like it also like this on when I am re-wetting it. It's perfect. And then Payne's gray, of course, one of my favorite colors, Payne's gray. Wow. Pure elegance, I would say. Next one is the neutral gray. Dark mink. Oh, wow, what a violet shade of gray. Ink black, classic black, I would say. Another one that I really love using. This is the outliner, that does not dissolve. It's not made for dissolving into water. It's only a pencil, and the white that we won't be able to see really here. I should be swatching it on black paper, but I can see that there is white here. So this was the final part of the Inktense swatching video, the part when I re-wet the colors, the seventh sheet of paper with the colors that I put water on them. Really lovely black and gray tones. So here is the piano made from the swatches of the Derwent Inktense pencils, the water soluble ink pencils, and I want to make an overview from up on the colors that are arranged like a piano. So I really like this view of my colors. Let's go in the next row. So there are really a lot of colors, 100 in the whole complete. Okay, that's not really the right position, but I started on this, the other half of the black one, so it's really a beautiful range of colors that you can be using with this ink pencils from Derwent. Gorgeous.